Coming live from Merida, Mexico, this is Amputee Adventures.
Buenos dias, everybody. Well, today we're going to talk about access to different places in Merida. Access in regards to being in a wheelchair. Yeah, it's my wheelchair. I have good upper body strength where I can use the wheels more so than, and navigate it more so than others. Others are a lot stronger than I, and others are not. So I'm more like a medium high on maneuverability with a wheelchair. I also have my one leg and my other with the prosthetic on can use that to push myself forward, and I can also stand and lift the wheelchair up above obstacles. But today we're going to talk about sidewalks. So let me flip the camera around and see, this is my sidewalk out front. Now, as you can see, they put telephone poles in the middle of sidewalks, some directly center, and they don't. Some sidewalks have ramps at the corners. Certain areas don't, like these do not. And so what you have to do, if you're gonna either lift your wheelchair up and over different sidewalks, or you go and find, like this side doesn't have any, but here on mine I have a driveway, so it's a ramp that goes up into the up on top of the sidewalk. Again, certain areas have ramps, like on Paseo de Montejo. They have a ramp system where you can roll down and roll right up on each of the intersections with corners. So yeah, we're going to show you different sidewalks that they have and how I navigate. Like in my area, if I'm going to go down to my little Tienda 6, my little convenience store, I'm going to show you certain areas of the sidewalk, that do have ramps or not ramps, but driveways are very steep, and they can be an issue with wheelchairs. And then also when it's a busy industrial type street, they will have their signs out and plants or whatever out on the sidewalk as well, so it makes it difficult. Personally, I on the not too busy streets, I will ride in the street and kind of dodge in and out of parked cars when I have oncoming traffic. Now see, when we have traffic coming, there's that bus. They try to get out of your way, but I try to get out of the way first. It's like the old Mexican rule: the biggest vehicle has the right of way. So yeah, some of those vehicles are bigger than others. All right, so let's see what it's like traveling here in Merida in a wheelchair. So I usually wait until all the traffic has gone by before I roll out into the street, because some of these driveways are a little bit steep. It's like, this is the last vehicle coming, so let's go. Now they do have crosswalks, which is one good thing, at least they're, and the people do kind of give you leeway. But see, like here's a telephone pole right on the corner, but they have a machine here for the internet cables and stuff. That's their internet box type thing. But then the telephone pole is anchored down, so that area in between, I can get my wheelchair through that, but it is difficult. It could be difficult for us. Well, see, I'm riding on the road here because I know this street is wide enough on the side, but there is issues. See, so So I wait till vehicles go by before I go out into the street. And yeah, so once he comes by, then I can go. It's usually 2 lanes, but still. Yeah, you have some of the sidewalks are kind of steep and have obstacles on them. And some parts of the day, depends on which streets you're on, will be either sunny on one side and shady on the other. So on the left side, that sidewalk has obstacles where I constantly have to get up and down, up and down. See, like those driveways, they're just one side is angled like that one, but that side, it's got that's probably like a 3-inch, 4-inch curb that you have to lift it over. So, and then this side over here is usually wide enough, but over here, once you get past, this is only about 2.5 feet wide, to where that would throw me off and throw me onto the road anyways and tip the wheelchair over. So it's not very safe. So, but again, see, I have oncoming traffic, so what I do is I come over here. And it's a good place to show you here. This is a typical angle for driveways, and it is at least a 45-degree angle. I have good body strength, but I would not even attempt that to go up that in my wheelchair. Let's see if I can show you the angle a little bit better. But that angle would be difficult. And then see, you got big buses that go by. They definitely have right away. Yes, traffic lights are strange. Even though it is green, it's not green for the oncoming traffic, but it is for walking pedestrians. So. This corner does not have ramps to get up, so that is why I'm on the street. But it does have a crosswalk on the other side, and as you can see, these streets are a little bit wider. That one on the opposite side is probably about 4 feet wide, so a wheelchaired person can get over on that easily with no issues. There's that one sign that you'd rub up against the plants. And then on this side, there's other obstacles that way. So you never know what you can do or where it'll be an obstacle. So that's why I ride in the street. And then once all the vehicles and traffic is gone, I have my right of way. I'll even go in the middle of the street. But then there's those obstacles you have to worry about in the street itself. So yeah, again, you see there's no ramp at all to get up onto the sidewalk. And where the streets get narrower and narrower, and they go fast. Yeah, then they park the motorcycles up there, and then there's an anchor to that telephone pole, so it makes it an obstacle. And then there's also ruts where they dig up the concrete and try to replace it, but it's not done that well. So certain places, you know, if you can propel yourself with your legs and go in the street, shouldn't be an issue. But thinking you're just going to be on the sidewalks completely is, you know, you're going to have an issue with that. Now the main areas like I'm going to go to is like the park areas. They will have wider sidewalks. Let's show you those. Here at the major intersections, in the middle, getting closer towards Paseo de Monteo, like that's the backside of the mansions there. Like this is Parque Santa Ana, and they have ramps at the sidewalks to where you can get up and down the ramp. Even on this side, they have it a little bit further past and then a walkway from the corner. and over there you can see them as well. So these are a lot easier to navigate. So let's see if I can get across the road here. It is a busy intersection, so we shall see. Yeah, there's the park here in the church. So and now, right now, I'm using just one hand because I gotta hold the camera, but I have the strength to get up. And then here you can see the sidewalks are rather wide and unobstructed. Free-flowing, at least you would say. Now for the park, they do have certain areas, and usually at the corners, but sometimes they have it here in the middle. They have little ramps to get up. Now again, I can navigate this with one arm. This takes me a little bit longer. And then up, get up different levels, you have also ramps here. Yeah, it would show you, but I'm not going that way. But it goes up through there, and then you have another ramps to get down towards the middle where it has the stairs for the main area. Now the main area, I don't know if that one has ramps or not. I don't believe it does. I think it's just a flat level over there where those benches are at. And you can just walk directly towards it. Yeah, this is what Acess here looks like. Let's show you some of the other parts. So I'm here in a Parque Santa Ana, where it has some different eateries. I thought I'd have my breakfast of tacos and limonada, but sure, they do have a ramp that goes right here at the beginning. So I was over there by the church, and I came over this way, and it has a ramp that goes right up and into this area to where you can go and sit. So time to eat some tacos. Today I'm going to try something different. It's got some avocado, tomato, onions, some cheese, and carne asada with some very, very hot sauce. I just had a tiny little taste on my tongue, and ooh yeah, it's put my whole mouth on fire. These are gonna be yummy. You know, I put a little bit on those. Yeah, yum, yum, yum. Yeah, that was a great breakfast, but back to today's topic. These are let me show you, let me turn the camera around. These are the sidewalks for Paseo de Montejo. It's got to be at least 10 feet wide, and then it has ramps that go out to crosswalks, to cutaways in between the median, and then to another ramp on the other side. So it is done very well and has a great access for here. These are kind of cobblestoned a little, so some people may have a little bit of difficulty, but they are very wide, and then lots of shade in between. So what we're going to do right now, and I will do it with one hand, so that will show you how to cross, or how easy it is, but it is very easy. So easy, I can do it with one hand tied behind my back. We're actually on a camera, so wait for the people to go by. I got a green light. It also has here or over there. I can go to that one. Easy to go right up. Yeah. See, as you can see, they're a little bit cobblestone, but extremely wide. A good 10 feet, 12 feet. So, yeah. These sidewalks are easy. And then some of the restaurants, you do have locks or things that you can't get into. And also some of the places here, they have kind of sort of may have difficulty getting into because they have steps. And that's just how it is in a flint zone. Just like you think about if you were in Louisiana. As we go along, you can see ahead of me, there's a little cafe. Where I'm able to propel myself easily on these cobblestones. But some may have difficulty getting too slow. Again, like here's a Casa Chica, where they do have a set of stairs, and then also you can see that you have to get up, you have to walk up. They don't have a ramp per se. So you wouldn't be able to get into that if you're completely wheelchair bound. And here's one of the ramps going up to Paseo de Montejo and 45. So wait for traffic to go by. Mostly. See, it's cleared, and I just continue on. And I do have traffic coming, so I wait. It's not a signal here, so I gotta, even though pedestrians have it right away, they do not. So I wait. And more traffic, so I wait. They haven't made where it's kind of like downhill, so you do get a running start to go up the ramp. And one more vehicle to go by. They would hurry up and go. They're going like slow pokes. Yeah, I can go. Yeah. Right up the ramps. Good. If I went that way, actually, I go from here, I go on. This is 45, so I go on street view, or street level. I can't go on this one. You know, let's go up on a sidewalk. I'll show you what it's like here. I know what it's like, but you guys don't. So, here's the one that doesn't have any telephone poles in the middle. But it is hard to get up these ramps that are like driveways. That was just the ramp for the wheelchair ramp. This one is wide enough, but lots of potholes, as you can see. And some places it's actually impassable, like this one right here. If you can see the depths of it, there's a drop off, and then at least 2 inches, 3 inches to get up that crevice. On that side it's fine, but yeah, can't get up in that way. So I jump. This is why I ride on the street. Is certain sidewalks, like the one in front of me, that one is too narrow and it has obstacles. So yeah, that was the access for sidewalks here in Merida. Some are accessible, some are not.
Please like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate all your support and all your comments. And if you would like, buy me a taco. Have a great day.